Googly eye. Googly eye gassed. Hey! Hello, guys and girls. Jokester here, bringing you another episode of Skyfactory3. We are up to episode 7 and in the Nether. And you notice I have a little platform here. And with a little bit of luck, there will be some mob spawning. And you see there's zombies here, there have been ghast, and sometimes there's chickens. There are none right now. And I just had a chicken spawn, but it was the wrong kind of chicken. You can kind of see the chicken feathers and stuff over there, but wrong kind of chicken. We want the nether chicken. We want the nether quartz chicken. So we're going to go get one. But before then, I have to do a facepalm moment. Facepalm moment. So a couple things. First thing is Real Infinite pointed out, you can use a golden lasso. Yes, absolutely. I was trying to use this capturing wand, and it only works on hostile mobs. But I had the animal net with me, which I had been using for those chickens, and I just completely facepalmed. Colin Busby, thank you very much for pointing that out. Yeah, that was definitely a facepalm moment. I should have used that. I had it right here in my bag with me. The other thing is the summoning pendulum. Not too many people know about how to use this or what it is. It's literally a multi-use capture net or capture device, right? So a soul vial is one per, so you have to have many ones. The animal net is one per. This hit holds, I think, 5 or 6 entities at a time. And it's, you know, you put one in, you put the second one in, you right-click on not a mob, and it will pull that second one out, then it'll pull the first one out. So it's kind of like a stack or a FIFO, first in, first out. No, so LIFO, last in, first out. That's what it is, right? So it's pretty cool. We're going to try that today. We're going to go use that. And we're going to go to one of these many fortresses. So there's 1,000, there's 1,200, there's 975, 720, and 760. So we're going to go to that one. So I will bring you back. I spy with my little eye a chicken. Is it the right one? It sure is. So all we have to do is, let's get rid of these guys. It's going to be a little tough around here, but we'll try to survive. Let's get this guy out of here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So let's grab him. All we have to do is right click on this guy. There we go. And I've grabbed him. And we can bolt. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, so the other thing I want to do is I want to grab some of these chests, or these, there we go, got it. I'm withered and try to get out of here. Oh yeah, there we go, got it. Now I will have all kinds of stuff, slowing, wither, and so on, and you might have seen this before, but you just put it in your chest, and now we lose all those effects. There we go, just put it in your backpack. I mean, not chest, in your backpack. So that's what I'm going to do. Now the other thing is, let's find another spawner here. See if there's one. Ah yeah, there it is. So unfortunately, that guy is surrounded. So we will get ready. We're going to take one of these drops of evil. Let's kill these guys first. Clean out the area. There's one. And that one. So there we go. Now let's get the wither skeletons out of here. Googly eye and all. And something I have on my sword is causing extra damage. It must be sharpened, or fractured, I mean. So if we right-click on this, it breaks it, and it makes a restored mob spawner. So we're going to see what that does in maybe a later episode. But maybe. We'll see what we get to. All right, so I'm going to gather a few more of these. I want to have multiple ones, and I'll meet you back at the base. All right, guys, we are back, and we got a little bit of loot. Let's go upstairs and take a look. Take a look at what we done first. I added some storage drawers just because our main ore chest was overflowing, so I've represented all those in storage drawers. You guys have seen those before. I've added some over here, and I start sucking out over here, and all the stuff that I care about, right? It's mostly the metals, some sand, the manure. I want to save that, a little bit more ores, and I don't know, maybe feathers. I just make something in here, right? So this is pretty cool. Now, if you haven't seen this, this is really neat. This is an item translocator. This was in one of my loot bags, but it's not too bad, really. It's not too bad. Translocator is, see, it's not too bad. It's, you know, the hardest thing in there is just the piston. You make 2 of them. Well, actually, no, I think it gives you 2. And I have, you notice how this one has a little yellow, the little advanced feature that is right-clicked with a glowstone, right? And that is this thing, first of all, this thing, see how this stuff is going back and forth? It transfers items. So anytime anything comes into here, it sends it over to here. And it's really just, when this fills up, this buffers, and it's a way of extending your chest without cables. It's a wireless cable. It can only be one block, and, they have to be in the same block, and that's about it, right? But what you do is you need an empty hand. So we'll get this out, free hand, and you can, that is send, right? The outie is send, innie is the opposite. So I can transfer all this stuff right here. Now, you notice that this doesn't have the glowstone on it, but this one does. So it's transferring one at a time, and it's sucking it out of here. So not bad, not bad. So let's stop it. Let's stop it and go the other way. Ready? Choomp. And it's done. Because I clicked on it with the glowstone, and you see more stuff is just coming in. Glowstone does a stack at a time, so it transferred all that fast with stacks. So pretty fun, pretty fun. Anyway, so I've got the item conduit filling this up, and all good, all good. That's pretty much it. That is pretty much all I have done. I did update the pack, so that means no more artifact loot bags, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. I got plenty of artifacts, before they were shut down. And I'm sorry that's just I forgot to accidentally update soon enough. Anyway, we got to do something about the storage. We are becoming discombobulated. We've got lots of unique chests around here, just filling up with stuff, and we got to do something about the storage. But not quite yet. Not yet. We will. First thing is I got these spawner shards and broken spawners, right? We know we got broken spawners, but these spawner shards, the uses are to make the spawner changer, and we can actually change. Now it does need the empowered diamantine, right? Which means that I need the empowerer as opposed to just our standard atomic reconstructor. That's the one we have, but we don't have the empowerer yet, and that is the empowerer is. Let's see here. It is the. Let's see if I can see a picture of it, real quick. And not a big deal. It's four display stands around the center and power. Each one has to be powered, each of those display stands, and just a little bit of infrastructure. It's the proverbial set. Put these back on. I have swapped out the dark boots because this I don't need this anymore now that I don't need fall damage, or I don't get any fall damage, and so. So that's pretty cool that I have that, and so I have jump 3. So I don't know, it helps. I do have to charge it up, so we're gonna do something about that. So there's some loot chest stuff here, and all right. So we now have this summoning pendulum. So what I want to do is I want to go over here. I've got several items in here. First thing is we don't need a red chicken. That was for demonstration purposes. Can I get them? Can I get them? Yes, there we go. All right, so we're going to pick these guys up. Remember, last one in, last one out. There you go. Let's pick these up so I can use this multiple times. Oops, not him. I want him back in here. I can grab both of those guys. See how it's now there's no more progress bar. It's holding 5 entities. And so I can drop 1, 2. I can drop the. There you go, my imp. He's my friend. If you guys think of a name, let's come up with a name for him. And so, well, gold chickens. No. Come on. Gold chicken. There we go. Gold chicken. Over here. And that's a cool sound. Cool sound. So, where'd my quartz chickens? Those came out in a different order. That might be a little bit of a bug. Right there. I think I got them. Okay. So I got 2. I got 2 of these chickens. There we go. And I want to be able to breed them. The reason why I want to breed them, so this is the only way to get chickens. Oh, there were seeds over there, but that's okay. This is the only way to get quartz chickens. You cannot make them any other way but in the nether. So I want to grab this chicken feeder because I'm going to be doing heavy duty of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here. I'm just going to put that right there. And I'm going to put, let's say half a stack in there. All right. And I didn't show you this last time, but I just mentioned it. I pointed out. What this does is it significantly reduces the amount of time that babies grow. So now you can see I have tier 1 of these 2. Let's get down in here. So we have tier 1, and these are breedable. So we breed them. Let's watch, and boom. We have now spit out a chicken. So we have a tier 1 chicken. I want to be able to get it to tier multiple tiers. So I am going to see if this helps, by breeding them. So I'm going to, first thing is feed them. See how the growing cooldown decreases every time I feed them? And so I have enough seeds. I'm going to get this down, and it's a percentage, right? It's not a law of diminishing returns. It's a percentage. So at 15 minutes, when you give him one, let's say it's 10%. I don't know the exact amount, but you give him 10%, and it takes a minute and a half off. Might even be like 20%. But here at 29 seconds, when I right-click, it's only like 3 seconds it's taking off. That's not law of diminishing returns. That's percentage, right? So that's all that's doing is it's just a percentage. Now, this guy does a 4x4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then 4x4 radius all around, or it might be a 2x2. So once he's right here, there we go. So that was pretty quick. I might want to put that inside. I don't know if he can jump on top. Now, see this guy here? If I were to go over here, I can't jump up on top of it. Now, I can because I have the boots on, but normally I can't jump on top of it because it counts as a fence height. So this is fence height, which means the chickens can't get over it. I don't know about this one here. So let me actually take this off and see if I can jump on top of it. That's our test. Yes. So this is not fence height, whereas this one here, I cannot get on top. See? That is fence height. So I can fly over it, of course. Okay, so that is cool. We have done, all these are tier 1. Now, we know which one is, it's this guy right here that hasn't been, that was the old baby because he doesn't have a cooldown, a breeding cooldown. Now, when we look at these others, these are like tier 2, tier 8, there's tier 3, and so on. They're different tiers. This is obviously a change in the pack. So I had gotten all these up to 10, 10, 10, right? Now we've got tiers. So my guess is that we breed them and they have a small percentage chance. Let me get out of here, please. Small percentage chance to go up in tiers. So let me wait for this cooldown and we'll come right back and try it again. Okay, well, so I've bred these twice and they're all tier 1s. But hey, guess what? Guess what? Which day of the week do chickens hate the most? Friday! Get it? Get it? Friday. All right, so if we take an egg and a compass, see, get it? Get it? Which day of the week do chickens hate the most? Friday. I'm going to try this chicken analyzer. Maybe there are stats in here that are, hold on, that are shown when we do this. So right click, aha, bingo. That's what we needed. So they just made this mandatory now, which is instead of just default. Okay, that helps a ton. So we just need to right click on this. So we'll keep it. And how many uses? I don't know. I'm guessing hundreds because that's a long progress bar. So very, very cool. Now what we want to do is we want to pick our 333 and our 323. That's the highest. See, I have a 111, 111. So we right click, do those two. We stand back and our baby now will have a better, so we need to analyze him. And also you notice, see how he's already down to 1352. He will eat this and will end up finishing, so the cooldown on these guys were, it's roughly 3 minutes. This guy will grow up prior to those guys having their cooldown, all because he's eating in here. So anyway, let's check this out. So now he's a 444. So that's all I have to do, just a few more times. All right, I have a need for a lot of diamonds. So we want to go for a diamond chicken. So that's going to take a gold chicken, which I have. All right, I've already worked on that. And in case you were wondering, a gold chicken is the iron chicken, which is just the white chicken, remember, bone meal, and flint chicken, which is just flint. Okay, so the iron chicken, yellow chicken gives you gold. I want gold and no glass. How do I get glass? That's redstone and nether quartz. So if I were to put the redstone and the nether quartz and breed those two together, right, I'll pick one of those guys. Get down here. It's just that little bit distance. Oh, he's not ready yet. He's got 6 seconds up, but he is. There we go. All right, so we breed those two. What do we get? What do we get? Oh, we got a glass chicken first try. Nice. That is a 17% chance, and I got it first try. How cool is that? All right, we're well on our way. I'll bring it back. Okay, let's try our glass and gold. One thing I want to point out, though, is you notice that this started, my very first glass chicken is a 444, already at tier 3. And that is because I used higher level parents. So make sure you do that. This guy is a 10-10-10. I took the time to get the gold up because he only drops nuggets, so it takes a lot more. But like the redstone, I just had a whole bunch of redstone chickens. There's 3 of them over there. I'm rolling in the redstone. That's why I did that early on, is to make sure I didn't have redstone as a limit. And this pack has very little redstone, so early on, right? So I'm going to breed these 2. Cross our fingers. Can we get lucky twice? No. Oh yeah, got my first diamond chicken. I've gotten a couple of glass chickens, right? So now I have 3 total glass chickens, but I got a diamond chicken. Look, he's already down to 5 minutes. Let's analyze him. He's an 888 already, so it shouldn't take long to get him up. Let me just crank through this. I have lots of seeds on me. And there we go. That's pretty much all the 10, 20%, whatever will work. So yeah, wait for it. And he gets sucked out. All right, we have our first diamond chicken. Sweet. So guys, that's what it takes to get diamond chickens. Now let me show you. Oh, this guy's going. I needed seeds. So I put this in here and watch this. This is crazy. Okay, it's planting. Look at this. Look how fast that grows. These things are so crazy fast. Anyway, okay. All right. So I want to show you what it takes now to do the same exact thing under this here, mystical agriculture. So let's grab our supremium essence here. Let's grab, I think we have our lowest tier, so we're just going to need 1 of those. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and so we have, I didn't grab the crafting seed. Let's grab the crafting seed here. And I've got all this other stuff here. I want to do a project. I want to do a project as well, but we'll see. We'll check the time and see if we're getting to it. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And ultimately it's to automate this. So, and then we do this, right? And we get up to intermedium, and then we do this, and we get to the supremium, and we do this, and we get to superium, and now we get to supremium. And so what that did was, I showed you this last episode, it takes ultimately 4 stacks all the way down to 1 supremium. All right, so that's what we're gonna have to do with this crafting seed. So grab a bunch of this, 3, 4. Right, I'll get that out of here. And so we're gonna need 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna run out of space, so let me just do this. We're going to need to bring this all the way up, and my math could be off, which is fine. There's tier 1. All right, so really we only need 1 of these, right? So that's good. So I think I need far less than I had calculated. All right, so I think this is all I'm going to need here. So I need this, and I'm going to need just 4 of these, right? Yeah. Ooh, that so didn't work. Let's try this again. All right, and we're going to need to work our way up from the bottom. So we're going to need some more of that, and there's that. Let's try this again. There we go. And then we need 1 more. The tier 3 and dupes, the blue ones, that's what I needed. There we go. So now can I do this up 1 level? Yeah. And then I think what we can do is this. It's the highest tier with diamonds. Whew. All right, that was rough. But we did it. We succeeded. All right. Let me get this all cleaned up. We just add our diamond seed in here. Watch it get planted. Watch it get planted. Oh, there it is, right there. It's already grown. And so now we can just sit back. We'll grab this, and we can put this in here. Well, we just helped it along a little bit. Oh, wait. No, okay. And done. Help it along a little bit. Yeah. So this farmer is not going to be fast enough to keep up with what I want. So if we take a look at what is the use of this, we need all till we get 9. All right, and then let's go over here to a crafting bench and check it out. we now have diamonds. So that is the difference. So it took probably an hour to breed that diamond chicken over there, and it will start spitting out diamonds, and we should have a diamond, or in soon. We would expect to have a diamond soon, and so you can see next egg in 43 minutes. So that will also get us eggs that I can hatch and have more chickens. So in theory, we also have some glass chickens and all those other chickens in here. So I can increase the amount of production. See, there's iron, steel, gold. So don't think that it's like, oh, chickens aren't worth it. It's just that it's a little more involved. It's a little better dynamics. This is OP and fast. All right, it's all good, right? In the short amount of time, we've already gotten 3. Okay. So the rest of this in here, I want to do something pretty cool. I want to do something really cool. Why did I even go in here? I wanted to go in here. That's what it was. All right. So those of you who have watched my series in the past have seen me do the crafter. That's what it's called, the RF Tools Crafter. Okay. So the crafter comes in multiple tiers. We're going to make this pretty quick. Should have everything in my inventory. Just going to need 1 of those. And I've got redstone torches, some crafting tables, which I don't have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need 6 of those. And we get tier 1. Tier 1, I'll show you real quick. Let's get this diamond out of the way. Come on, wrong keys. Crafter does 2 recipes. Power it, and it automatically cranks out 2 different recipes. But we want more. We want more. That is, and that, and then we do that. And there is, actually, if we are just smart about this, we can just crank this away. So there's Crafter 2, Tier 2. And so Tier 2 does 4 recipes. But that's not enough. That's not enough. We want Tier 3, the highest tier, and that gives us, you guessed it, in fact, 2 to the 4th? 2 to the 3rd? Yeah, 2 to the 3rd. That's 8. So 8 recipes, and that's what we want to do. Just because. There is some really neat stuff that we can automate with this. Now, the cool thing about this is getting power. Also, we can have this guy. So it's going insert, but we're going to extract on a different channel. So we're going to extract on brown. We're going to still continue to insert, so it inserts from here. I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to say insert on brown. Okay, so now that will send whatever we need over here. And we're going to go with this inferium essence. So if I were to put this in here, then I did that. I thought I set this right. I guess not. Okay, there we go. So now it is sending over inferium essence, and it will fill up that whole thing. But we also want to have, let's say we put that guy down here. So now what I can do is I can make a recipe, and I can say, all right, so if I don't have to remember it right now. So let me just say, if I have a recipe like this, okay, and I take, let's see if we can do, yeah, it only does 1 at a time, which is fine. We do that. Ooh, I forgot to double click on there. What a silly goofball. All right, let's try this again. So we now have this selected. All right, we do that. We want to tell it to go to the internal, and we hit apply. Watch this. Automatically creates us prudentium essence. It's smart enough. So as it comes in, it's going to continue to create this. Now, the next tier, we want it to do this. With this, we want it to be internal. We hit apply, and now it's going to take all that and build our way up. Pretty cool, huh? But we can go further. Let's do even further. Oops. Oh, you're shifting on me, guys. All right, so it is crafting as we go. We're going to have to make some more of these infusion crystals, but that's okay. Let's do, you're killing me. No. Quickly before I lose it. Let's hit apply, and, it did it external. That's okay. We can just do that and hit apply, and that'll fix it. Then I'll put it back up in here. There we go, and it makes enough until that disappears. So that's how we're going to automate it. Okay, so I think the fact that these have damage, it's remembering the specific damage levels. And so it can't place the next tier, when the uses left goes down, it has nowhere to replace it. So let's try to forget that. We're going to take all these out. We're going to remember this, Now, when we put them back in, I want to actually have that one go up there just for whatever reasons. All right, so now let's run it and see if that works. There we go. That's working a little bit better. All right, so now the only thing that can go in here is the inferium essence. However, when these get used up, it will leave blanks and we'll get crap coming in. But that's the only way I can see to do this. Now, we will want speed upgrades, which I think I have in my inventory, right? All right, so we can make 9 of them. That helps. So let's go do that. Over here, so the rate at which it's coming in, you can see it's pretty abysmal. So let's throw 9 of these guys on the extract. There we go. There we go. Much, much better. So we can go up even higher. I think I just need some more. Oh, I don't know what I need. Oh, electrical steel. Yeah, just gonna make some more electrical steel. So there we go. That is now. There's an example. You saw that we used up one of the things, and so now nature essence. Now I can filter this out. It's not the end of the world. I don't really care about it. Okay, we have used up all that essence, and you'll notice all of that essence that was in there produced 7 supremium essences. That's it. That's it. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. So what we want to do now is we want to get our essences going. We don't need nature seeds. So the reason I used nature seed was to make vines. That was for our mossy cobble. But there's other ways you can make mossy cobble, but that's the way I chose. And so, yeah, I have a whole bunch of it. So I'll probably get rid of a lot of this. But you can make other stuff, right? You can make grass. You can make cactus. You can see here, I won't enumerate every single one of these, but there's a lot of stuff you can make. That's what I did. And then, or no, sorry, I made vines. That's right. I made vines, which then I added to the cobble. So yeah, you can see there's a lot of stuff, even sponges, right? And I think you can sift that. Yeah, so you can get some. Oh, there's a white mushroom. That's cool. But look, you can get prismarine from that, and you know, we've got nature seeds. We can make just reams of that sponge and sift it. So that's very cool. So this is my inferior, but I do have a superior and an intermediate. So these are the heavy hitters, right? So we're gonna plant these guys, and let's plant. Oh, actually, you know what? Why am I even doing this? Let's put these in here. There we go. Let it do all the work. There we go. So now this will start creating these, dump them in here, and it will start working on this and crank through all of these crystals. That's it. Automated build. So pretty cool, pretty cool. And look, we've already got 37 of these, and let's go get some of the diamonds out of it. So uses, boom, and that just made 4 more diamonds. Cool. That's pretty much everything I needed for, you know, replaced all the diamonds I used just to automate this. Very, very cool. I like it. I like it. Okay. What do we need all those diamonds for? Well, here's a little teaser. Here's a little teaser for next episode. There's a chest. There's a chest in here. Oh, a colossal chest. Okay, the very last thing we want to do, we are pretty much out of time, but I want to do one last thing. We've talked about this for a while. So remember, I have 12.89. I want to make a sword blade. Takes 2 of these. This is my magma slime crystal, remember? We got that from the tree over there, and it's rusty, very simple. Is this mud, you cook it up, and you make this here, right? Very simple to make. So I make my sword blade. I can take that over to here. As long as this is fully repaired, I can replace any of the blades. And so now it's 13.7. So 12.89, 13.7. And remember, I have 4 more modifiers. So now that I have so much, so let's grab these. Let's grab several stacks. I don't know. I haven't memorized how much, so we have quite a few of these. So let's put this on here. So there's 144, and that gets us to 15.4 and uses one of our modifiers. So let's go here. That gets us up to 1701. Uses one of our modifiers. So now I already have looting 3, so that's good. There's not much else I would want on here. Maybe fire. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what else. I'd love to get this over 20. I don't think we're gonna make it though. I don't think we're gonna make it. Oh, there's 18.5 with 1 modifier left, and oh, 19.29. Oh, so close. It's still a 2-hit. Still a 2-hit, but maybe we can do something better. We can do something better, and that comes in the way of cobalt. And so we do have some cobalt here. And you notice I got some cobalt ore pieces. Where did I get those from? Well, I got those from sifting crushed netherrack. So I use an iron stiffened mesh, it's 8%, and if I use a diamond, it's 1% chance. So that's what I did, and I got myself, I think it was like 7 pieces or something like that. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. And I smelted this, and then this came from a loot bag, so we're close to, if I combine it with ardite, which I have a ton of ardite. Ardite I've been growing over there, so right now I have a stack of blocks. So that's a lot, right? So 9 stacks. So I combine that, I create more maneulan, I create seeds, and yeah, it's going to be crank. Then we can get our sword over 20. Then it'll be a 1-hit for standard mobs. So, all right, guys, that's my plan. We're going to come back next episode and do some fun things. So please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. And thank you so much for all the support, all the comments you've made in this series. Really helpful. Really helpful. You have given me great tips, great suggestions, motivation, everything. So thank you very much, guys, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all the support you've given me, and hopefully you're enjoying the series. And if you are, leave a link. If you are new to the series, I would appreciate if you would spend one of your precious subscriptions on me, even though they're unlimited. But it would be nice if you would. So thank you very much. I will talk to you in the next one, guys. Have a good one. See you. Bye.